What is going on, guys? You asked, we answered. This is part 1 of Ask Charge Anything. On our Facebook group, Charge Running Club, if you're not a part of, check it out right here. Best group to be a part of for the motivation. You can ask coaches anything, ask runners anything, just join it. But we noticed that there are quite a few questions that were posed and we wanted to take some time and answer some of them. So let's dive right in, shall we? Have my handy dandy laptop here to help me out. Julie asks, thinking about another half marathon this Sunday, but I have a marathon the beginning of December and then the Donna half in February. What does everyone think? Run or pass? So it looks like this question was posed at the end of October. So think about it like this. So if you have a marathon in December, but you want to run a half at the beginning of November, you might be able to make this work if it fits into your marathon training. For example, 4 weeks from the race, you may have a 20-miler on your schedule. If you get to the half marathon, you can do a 2-mile warm-up, 13.1-mile race, and then a 5-mile cool down to be able to hit that 20-miler goal for the day. Half marathon races are perfect in planning for a full marathon. And honestly, you can totally make it fit your training plan. Another thing to think about though is what is your ultimate goal? If it is the full marathon coming up, make sure to not go out for a crazy PR in the half. This could mess with your marathon training if you weren't already planning to do that speed work on that day. Let's see what other questions we have here. Maria. What training plan do you guys train for a half marathon? Oh girl. Listen in. Whether you're working with a coach and they have you on a specific training plan or you're using any training plan, Charge will fit into that. But we actually just released a 13-week training plan for the Donna Half Marathon in February. But let's say you're not training for that marathon, you're not signed up or whatever, you can really use this plan for any 13 weeks of a training for a half marathon. Check out the link in the description to view this plan, download it, print it out, write all over it, and a little check. I did it, I did that day. Okay, moving on. Lindsay. This is my life. Anyone else gets super cranky when life happens and you have to miss a day of running? Just me? Oh, Lindsay, let me tell you, you're not alone. Teresa says, obviously this is minor compared to what others are going through, but fire season may be about to put a pause on my running due to the air quality. Do other runners have access to indoor treadmills or do you just take a break until things get better? I totally get this. I live in California and sometimes with fires, the air quality is terrible and it's recommended to not run outside. If you have the weather app on your iPhone, which it usually comes on your phone automatically, you can scroll up and it will show the air quality. If you're training for a race and want to keep your running up, your cardio up, I definitely recommend having access to a treadmill for days like that. This will also help you if you're running early in the morning and it's really dark, you're running alone and it's not really safe to be out there by yourself. In this case, I'd recommend Googling cheap gyms around your area that have a treadmill. Months when the air quality is better, you can just put a pause on your membership or delete it and save some money. Okay. And the last question of the day comes from Tracy. Question for all. I've never run a race big enough that they have corral you based on time. When I registered for the Donna half, they wanted to know my pace. Based on past runs, I finish a little slower than I start, so I put the average between my start and end. What if I run a different speed in the actual race? Is that a problem? Will they keep me at my estimated pace? Or can I somehow run my race? Pace be darned. So check out the link in the description below again. We hit a little bit on race day tips, which include some corrals, so definitely recommend checking that out. But in this specific case, don't worry about a thing. I always recommend you put your goal time for that race. So you'll get placed around runners with a similar goal as you and you can run along with them. A lot of the time too, they may push you to actually hit that goal. I also like to play a game when there's runners ahead of me. I like to play a little catch me if you can, a little fishing action, if you will. I don't know if that's proper fishing form. I don't think that's how you do the rod. It's really pushing that one out. Also, if you're in your proper corral, you might find a pacer that you can follow along with your goal pace time. Corrals are placed in a way to make the race go as smoothly as possible. It's so runners can line up next to runners kind of at their similar speed, so we don't have elites in the back having to pass walkers and vice versa. Saying that, there's definitely been times, and everyone's gone through this, where they predicted a finish time and they obviously did not hit that goal. Bringing up some memories. With Charge, you get a free week of the app, or check out the link in the description below. A lot of links today, I'm telling you, to get a free 2 weeks with Charge. Hopefully these tips are somewhat helpful. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe red button below to see more videos like this. Write in the comments too any other questions that you would like answered. And until next time, charge on.